Good morning, greetings from here. God bless you all, and welcome to a very brown new day. Please, this is the voice of the spokesperson of the Beatrice Umbwa Odudu family. Yes, it's not a usual stand to continue to respond to everything that is called statement, write up, voice note, and discussions everywhere. But it is just eminent that you just correct something. And as far as I am concerned, as the spokesperson of Beatrice Umbwa Odudu family, what Nigeria needs now is not voice note. What Nigeria needs now is not write up and elongated grammar and plenty analysis and explanation. What Nigeria needs now is that everybody is hungry, and the desire of the masses is to get water to drink or food to eat. So if we continue to dwell on one voice note, two write up, one response, counter response, we will be turning around like the Israelites in Kedash Bernard. Everybody is aware that whoever will save this country and the masses is the person that will distribute any fund that is called grant at his custody, so that people can stop suffering. Nigerians are suffering. People are suffering. Now, it is a response I am giving to a trading voice note that has been turning around since yesterday, which I didn't want to respond, but I needed to just put light to some of the very barbaric statements that were credited to the spokesperson of the family of Beatrice Umbwa Odudu. Now I want us to get it right here, so that we cannot allow a lie to trade for too long. The person in the voice note said emphatically that Ambassador Dr. Nwakanma had discussion and agreement with the spokesperson of the family. He mentioned the family. He didn't mention Beatrice Umbwa Odudu family, but he mentioned the family of the in-law. So I don't like jumping to issues that I don't understand what somebody is saying. But because he mentioned Ambassador Nwakanma having an agreement with the spokesperson of the family, so on. So I want to put it on record. Ambassador Dr. Nwakanma has never in the history of this life meet me in person twice. The only time I met Ambassador Nwakanma was in Abuja, and not as a friend, but as somebody who attended the same occasion that all of us are ambassadors, which is International Association of World Peace Advocates. We met in that meeting once, and that is the only physical contact I have with Ambassador Dr. Nwakanma in this life of my 48 years I have lived. I don't like lies. If you want to pass a message, you don't need to put up your message with lies. You can pass your information, but anytime you want to communicate and get involved with lies, especially if you mention my person, I will give you the truth of what the matter is. Ambassador Nwakanma has not met me as a person, neither has he discussed any issue with me on the basis of any sharing that has to do with the UAAG grant. For your information, you cannot be sharing what you have not seen. My position and my family position is a stand. And what is my position? Until I see a document with my eyes and I read through the document, because I went to school and I can read and write, then I will tell you where my family position is. If we have not seen any document, we have not read through the written information in black and white, we have no position. I come again. We cannot be talking about what we don't see and don't know. We cannot be sharing what we have not seen. How can you be talking about my Ambassador Nwakanma meeting with me to share 40% for the family, 40% for himself, 20% for Nigeria? Ogasa, if you are talking about somebody, not the spokesperson of Beatrice Umbua Odudu family. I am alive. That my sister is dead does not mean that everybody in that family is dead. I am alive, I am visible, and I can be seen. Ambassador Nwakanma has not met me anywhere on the planet Earth to discuss any sharing of that nature. That is number one. Number two, Ambassador Nwakanma has been talking to me on relationship basis, on the basis of IPA, International Association of World Peace Advocates. We have known each other from that level. But Ambassador Nwakanma has never spoken to me as the spokesperson of Beatrice Umbua Odudu family on any sharing on and decision was taken. There is no sharing. What are we sharing, Ogasa? You that is making a voice note as if you just join people head and begin to talk. You can make your statement, talk what people know, but don't get me involved. Don't get me involved and don't get my family involved. Remember, there is Beatrice Umbua Odudu family, and there is Beatrice Umbua Odudu Oyekenanjo. So when the day comes that we are separating where Nama Machlek and capital W, you will now begin to understand from where I'm coming from. I am the spokesperson of Beatrice Umbua Odudu family. I am not speaking for Beatrice Umbua Odudu Oyekenajo. Like I said, when we come to separating where Nama Machlek and capital W, they look the same, but they are different. So I don't want you to be joining issues that are not necessary. If anybody is approaching me on a matter, I like being straight. I like defining my purpose. I like defining my assignment. I like being focused. I am not into plenty of these things. All these plenty voice note. People don't have data. They are very hungry. People don't have data. They are very hungry. Whoever has money should give people money. All this fighting this one, throwing this one down, trying to be this one, they are unnecessary. They are unnecessary. Truth doesn't have supporters club. If you speak the truth, even in 100 years to come, the truth will stand alone. So there is nobody here in Beatrice Umbua Odudu family that is supporting Ambassador Nwakanma. There is nobody in Beatrice Umbua Odudu family that is supporting any other person who claims to be the country director of UAG or anything. What we are saying is that we are in the path of truth. What is the path of truth? Very simple. Whoever has seen any document that says that our late sister brought in any grant, show us. That's what we are saying. What is all this going about, coming around? Or you don't know how to show people document? If you have seen it, call us and tell us to come and see it. And if you feel we don't need to see it, there's no problem. Go ahead and do what you needed to do, but don't join us and begin to bring us into what we are not. We are very busy. We are contented. We may not be rich, and we may also not be too poor. But I don't think we are hungry because we are farmers. Farmers don't get too much hungry in a fast. So I don't think that we are hungry that you'll be bringing people's head here, joining matters here, joining up and down. It's not necessary. I just want to put it on record because the person said in his voice note, Ambassador Nwakanma has met the spokesperson of the family and they have agreed 40-40-20, and that is why he's supporting Ambassador Nwakanma. Ogasa, I am not supporting Ambassador Nwakanma, neither am I supporting anybody. I am in the path of truth, and the Beatrice Umbua Odudu family is in the path of truth. Whoever is in possession of any document, if he carries our sister's name, then we will now tell you what we want to tell you. But bear it in mind that in our tradition, as I have said, we don't change the decision of the deceased. I want to come again. Our tradition does not change the decision of. Go and ask any Boki man, they will tell you that, even if it is not an Olom person. Go and ask any Boki man, he will tell you that we don't change the decision of the deceased. That is to say, we cannot influence Ambassador Nwakanma to take a position he is not, if it has to do with my sister. The same way also, we cannot influence another person to say we are not a supporters club. We are in the path of truth. And as far as we are in the path of truth, everybody that loves truth will love us. If you love truth, you will love our stand. Anything that is the truth, that is where we are going to stand. Even if it's against my father or it's against my mother. Whatever is the truth, that's where we are going to stand. Anybody who have known my antecedents will know me that I have always said that and I've always stand by it. I am one of my father's child that told my father on the face when he was alive in a family meeting. Some of the members of my family are alive. They were there in that meeting. I told my father the truth on his face. He took us to the village. I still tell him the truth on his face. And my father will tell you till he die, this my son does not fear anybody. It's not that I don't fear anybody. The reason is that I find it difficult to see truth and I begin to bend it in order to please somebody. If I can do it to my father, there is no man born of a woman that I cannot tell the truth. Even if you put gun on my face, I will still tell you the truth. After I tell you, you shoot me and let me go. I'm not the first person who have died, and I'm not the last that is going to die. But I don't want us to begin to think that the way you are is the way every other person is. Ambassador Dr. Nwakanma cannot bribe me. Neither is he going to ask me to take a stand with him. No. I'm going to take a stand with the truth. And where we are is in the path of truth. Simple. Anywhere we get to, truth does not have color. Truth does not have a friend and does not have an enemy. Truth is the truth. For instance, now, if a paper says James Peter, how do you expect me to say it's Thomas Maslina? I cannot tell you it's Thomas Maslina. If it is James Peter, we are going to be talking about James Peter. That's my stand on issue. And it's a very simple matter. All this, whoever is, I know the original person, whoever, bring the paper. Stop talking plenty grammar. Bring the paper. Let us see the original person there. And then, are you going to bring the original person? The person who is dead must have written something. That's what we want to see. Anything that is there, we are going to abide to it. We are not here because we are trying to look for who is going to favor us. No. What is important is that Nigerians are suffering. So if you say that our sister brought a grant, even if federal government now say our sister brought a grant, and because of that, this and this, we will advise the federal government, please, even if you don't want to give us to drink the water, please, Nigerians are suffering. Share it for them. If there is any way to quicken this process, people should not die all before they begin to know that they have food to eat.